everyone, and welcome back to the Integrity Botanicals YouTube channel. Excuse my brief absence. I'm in the middle of moving. That's why I am here behind this orange wall. I have the orange wall be kind of fun for spring, but I will probably be switching up the background, so let me know what you guys would like to see if you have a preference. Anyways, I am back today with another video, and this time I am doing a one brand tutorial on ALIMA Pure. So they were released on the website 1 or 2 months ago, I believe, so they are a newer edition, but one that I have been so in love with. I have been very late to the party as far as trying ALIMA Pure. Heard so much about them when I first got into the green beauty game, and now I'm officially diving into the products. I've had quite some time to try them, and across the board, so many favorites. Their brushes are incredible. Their blush is some of my favorites. The lip tints, the shadows, all is what you see here on my face today. All ALIMA Pure, excluding the brows and mascara. But if you guys would like to know how to achieve this look, I wanted to do something very springy now that the spring equinox has just passed on the 20th of March. Break out your de Mamiel spring oil. I did a great video on that, and put on some very fresh faced. I wanted to be bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, and that's the look I've got going on for you guys today. So if you would like to know exactly how I created this look and see some ALIMA Pure products in action, then please keep watching. I'm starting off with primer today, a step I don't always do, but ALIMA Pure has a pretty good one. I think this is more geared for my oily skin girls, but it is their Smooth and Prime primer. Here you can see I'm really concentrating in the areas that I would tend to get more oily, although not really at the moment. But it is nice for a very mild pore fill and making everything nice and smooth. So I'm focusing that on the center of my face and sort of blending it outwards. Today we are using mostly mineral makeup, foundation included, so I'm going in with my concealer first, being that it is a liquid product. They do offer a powder concealer, which I think is really great for spot concealing and things like that, but I don't particularly love powder underneath my eyes due to the dryness. So I'm just using my Well People BioCorrect concealer and applying it in all my usual places, and then I'm taking this little sponge in the 100% pure bamboo blur powder and kind of locking that all into place. Then I'm going in with their Satin Matte Foundation. I am using the shade Neutral 3, which is a really, really great match for me. I like to use their foundation brush, which is nice and dense, perfect for applying mineral makeup. And I like to sort of swirl it into the bristles and then tap off the excess. And then do a very similar sort of pushing and buffing motion into my actual face. I think it puts on the coverage and then blends out the color, which is sort of what you want to do. Then I'm taking their bronzer in Mauna Loa. Love this color. It's really quite warm. You guys know these tones tend to suit me due to my olive complexion, but I think it's really natural yet buildable, so that's exactly what I'm going to do today. This sort of brush with the duo fibers is also really great because it will disperse the product out and not leave like a chunk of heavy, heavy bronzer on your cheeks, which I like. That way you don't have to go back and do any sort of correcting. So like I said, just using this brush, Mauna Loa bronzer, and applying it in layers in that usual 3 motion around my face. They do have a beautiful highlighter in the shade Luna, and I am taking my Delium Tools 787 brush. This isn't the most blinding highlight ever, but again, it's a nice buildable one, and there's really pale sort of golden tone. So I do think it would work on a lot of skin tones due to it pulling more golden champagne than a sort of white color. They do have different colorways, but this one is most definitely my favorite. For blush, I'm going with their blush brush, which is fantastic, and the Satin Matte Blush in pink. I'm going very, very heavy-handed with this. It's not really a highlight look. It's not really a bronzer look. It really is a healthy sort of blush look, which I love this shade pink from ALIMA Pure. It's so good. And I'm also taking it across my nose. You guys know I've been liking to do this very religiously, but I'm doing it quite heavily here. And if you put too much, you can always take some off. It's just makeup. Then I'm going in with their eye primer. I'm actually a big fan of this. It does have a mild pink color, which I believe is to aid in some sort of correcting of discoloration, though my eyes are very far gone in this video here. But I'm just applying that, tapping it, trying not to apply excess product because you never want that either. And then I'm going straight in with the Delium Tools 785 brush and the ALIMA Pure Satin Shadow. This is in the shade Auburn, and Auburn is a really beautiful mid-tone, warmer brown, but it's not super warm with that heavy orange undertone that I do typically tend to like. So I'm just sort of applying this into the crease. I'm taking it in that little outer V shape, taking it about, a third of the way in. That way 3/4 of my eyelid is still available. And in that open area, I'm applying their shadow in Bone, which is just a matte bone color, perfect for the brow. But I like applying this on my eyelid because it sort of neutralizes the area. I don't like leaving absolutely nothing, but still looks very faint and very natural as well. Then I'm taking this same, it's all over shadow brush from ALIMA Pure with Auburn. It's the same thing I used with Bone, but I'm taking Auburn underneath my lash line. You guys know I love to have a little bit of color there as well. It just kind of helps tie in the whole look together. Now I'm going in with a couple of their shimmer shades. This is in the shade Brown Sugar. This one would be so amazing over the lid. I think it is so stunning. But I'm taking their contour shadow brush and I'm applying it like in the middle of my eye towards the front, but leaving that very, very inner corner empty for a lighter shade. So this is a very nice bronzy golden tone. Then I'm going with their shimmer shadow in Leon, and this is more of a champagne, pale golden, bright color. And I'm going to take this a little bit closer to the inner corner and kind of swirl it in that little pocket that you get right there. I really wanted to brighten up the eyes, add a little bit of fun dimension with the multitude of colors there, and then leave it very natural on the top and bottom lash line besides the shimmer. Now, I do understand this pencil is upside down, forgive me, but it is their eyeliner in Patina. It's a really beautiful, pale, murky, sort of gray and brown. So I am just going ahead and applying this in my waterline, both top and bottom. It gives a very subtle amount of definition. And then I'm going to tilt the eyeliner and give myself the tiniest, like usually I go in a little bit more heavy duty, just the tiniest little bit of eyeliner. Sometimes I feel like I need it to tie the look together. And then for a little bit more definition, I am taking their loose shadow in Mahogany, and this is a little Antonym brush, and I am smudging it out and sort of connecting it to where Auburn is. Then of course, finishing it off with some Fit Glow mascara. For lip, they have these beautiful lip tints. I am so in love with them, and this one is a really beautiful nude shade, almost the same color as my lips, and this is in the shade Petal, and that is all I'm going to do to complete the look. Alright you guys, that's it. This is my completed look using all ALIMA Pure products. I really am such a big fan of the line. There are so many good products to try, and really this blush brush, you guys, is just one of my favorites out of everything. I gotta pick up some more colors in the blushes because they're so good. But as always, if you recreate this look, if you're inspired by this look, tag me in your posts on Instagram, as well as Integrity Botanicals. We're everywhere. Our social media is all linked down below so you guys can know where to find us. But not only that, please give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you like one brand makeup tutorials. You like seeing what I can achieve just using one makeup brand. I don't think it is too shabby. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Like I said, check out our social media. All of the products will be linked down below so you could shop them directly, as well as see exactly what colorways I used and things like that. But again, thank you so much, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye!